Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lee here down at the Ashby Hotels Golf Resort in Devon, and today I am doing a driver review. The driver we are doing is the ZX7 from Srixon. Now, I've reviewed this in the past on Dan's channel. Me, Dan and Lester did a review of this, and that will be linked down in the description. But I wanted to do it here on my own and kind of fit myself into it a little better. So today I have got it how it would come out of the box. So I've got a 9.5 degree standard loft, and there's an 8 and a 4 gram weight in these weight ports at the back, and I've got the 8 gram weight in the heel. And that's how it would come out of the box. The weight would be in the heel. So I'm just going to hit a series of shots with it, and then I'm going to see if I can change the settings to give myself a better driver, basically. Now, the loft sleeve on the Srixon is arguably one of the most complicated things in the world. You literally need a physics degree to work it out, which is great for fitters like me because you can change a lot of stuff. You can change the lofts, you can change the lie angles, you can close the face, you can open the face. It is so good, but you literally need a physics degree and an instruction manual to be able to work it out. I'm going to try them settings and see if I can move strike a little bit on the face and give this driver a little bit better for me. You never know, it might be perfect out of the box. Shaft I've got in this is Hasda Smoke 60 gram 6.5, so it's the X-Stiff version, and I'm going to just hit a series of shots and then we'll try and fit ourselves into it. So let's get into the video. Right, okay, Srixon ZX7, down at address in standard loft. To me, the club feels like it wants to open slightly, whereas when I tested the TS3, it sat square. This just feels like it slightly wants to open when it's sat down on the ground. Down at address, this pretty much just looks like a Callaway with a red line instead of an orange with the Maverick had. It's gloss black, goes into a glossy carbon top, very Callaway-esque. Then the face is black and it goes into like a gunmetal grey at the face. To be honest, it looks really good. I've always liked Callaways, the look of them. So to me, the look just looks perfect. It looks like my Sub-Zero. The shape is the same. It seems like a smaller, more tour style head. So yeah, down at address, it looks really nice. It's got this little line-up marker, which is, I don't even know how to describe that shape, but that's there. So yeah, 6.5 shaft. This is completely standard. See how we get on. Yeah, just left the face open slightly. No real distance in that. Ball speed 145, carry 238, spin up at 3-1. So a little bit spinny that. Couldn't tell you where it's strike location because didn't measure the face on that one. So a little bit top high heel, but it's found the fairway. Travel 250, ball speed 147, spin 23. Just a little bit high on the face, that one. Brought the carry down and brought the ball speed down a little bit. Trying to be more controlled in the swing, so the club head speed is only 108. I'm not going after them, trying to be more controlled with this. That felt like a good strike. Yeah, that's a wonder shot, great shot. 267, 152 ball speed, 2.5 spin, really, really good numbers. Broke the tee. Again, 108 club head speed, not trying to go after it. Smashes were up at 141, so yeah, all in all, pretty good like that. No real need to change. High heel again. Just floated that one, spin at 3-1. So yeah, it's just when it's high in the face, the spin's just coming up slightly. Left the face open a little bit there. So I have one more and then we'll have a look and see if we can make any adjustments. A little bit in the heel again. So that seems to be a tendency. Good. Spins up again. All right, let's have a look at those numbers, see if we can make any adjustments and move that strike location out the heel a bit. Right, a little bit of technology before we check if the settings have worked. This club has got what's called rebound frame, so it's a frame that goes around the head, and it's kind of like a compression frame, and what that's designed to do is if you hit the ball right out the sweet spot, then it's designed to give you better ball speed out of the sweet spot of the club. We've got weighting in the back, so although it is their player's driver, the weight is at the back, so we've got 12 grams at the back, and we can manipulate that with an 8 gram and a 4 gram weight and move that from heel to toe. Also, it's got carbon crown, and this is 15% larger than before, so that is bringing less weight at the top, so they can bring weight and move weight more into the driver where they want it. And then obviously we've got the adjustability of the hosel, which is just like mind-bafflingly complicated. But all in all, it's a great looking driver. Shelf appeal, I think it looks great from the bottom. Some people don't like it, it's a bit Marmite. But for me, I think it's Srixon's best looking driver that they've released. Right, let's get these changes down and see if we can improve on what came out the box. So I've made a quick adjustment to the club. I've kept the weight in the heel and I've kept the loft the same, but I've closed the face slightly and I've flattened the lie slightly. I'm trying to just move that strike a little bit further into the center of the club and away from the heel. Looking at the strike patterns of that first batch, it was a little bit heel and a little bit high in the heel. So just trying to move that strike location slightly and see if we can just get a little bit more into the center of the face. Now we have just healed the crap out of that one. Yeah, that was just poor. That was just a bad swing. I can't even put that down to the club. So a little bit more central it felt in the face, but a little bit high still. But we've found a fairway. Carry 270, 2.6 spin, that's ideal. Again, just left the path, the face open a little bit. That's down to my swing. I need to get that face closed. But we've moved the location slightly more into the center. Yeah, I can live with that. Little fade, 268 carry, 156 ball speed, 28 on the spin. And again, club speed down at 107, but the smash factor was at 146. So getting more efficient at that slower club head speed. So it means we're getting more central into the face, more into the sweet spot of the club. That felt like a good hit. Again, another fade. Carry up at 261, 2.6 spin. Not very efficient though on that one. It appears just making those slight club changes. I've certainly moved the strike location more central, and apart from that one where I just left the face wide open, we appear to be hitting a little bit more of the fairway. Yeah, found the fairway again, another little fade. 250 carry, you know, I'm not going after these. 2-3 spin, that's ideal. So I have one more and then we'll look at the data. That felt good. Another fade, another fairway found. Yeah. Right, okay, so let's look at the numbers then. So driver in yellow is straight out the box. Ball speed 147 with a deviation of 3, so that's 3 up, 3 down. Launch angle 16, a little bit too high. Spin 27, just slightly a little bit too high. And average carry 244. It's difficult because you'll look at that and you'll think, well, you're carrying 280 with a cleaver. I wasn't really going after this. I'm trying to get more of a controlled swing with this one. ZX7 fit, so ball speed 4 miles an hour faster. We've brought the launch angle down by a degree. Spin is slightly down and we've gained 14 yards in overall carry. Club data, like I am all over the top of that face. Like it is ridiculous. Efficiency is negligible. Head speed, you know, 109 to 106, so that is swung a little bit faster. Loft is a degree out. Face angle is exactly the same, but I have brought the dynamic lie down from 9 to 7.8. So I have moved that location further into the face, so I could possibly flatten it a little bit more. But if I'm going to hit it up here, then it doesn't matter what you do with it. I need to be moving that further down here. So that could be then a point of changing the shaft out and making a bit of a shaft change as well. But you can just see that by manipulating that loft sleeve, we can move the strike, and we can improve dynamic lie and dynamic loft by doing so. All in all, you know, it is a good driver, but I just don't know if the ZX7 is the one for me. Fairway Test. Blue Bayo, hole 6. My favourite driving hole. I don't know why, it's so hard to hit. So let's see if we can hit fairways with this. Now, when I did the Titleist review last week, people were saying you're getting back into trying to find distance and not fairways. So that's why in this review I've reined the speed in a little bit. So let's just see if that equates to more fairways for me. Right, let's go for it. Good strike. .260 carry, and we found a fairway. Again, just a little bit high on the face for me. Now this is quite a shallow face compared to some, and that's possibly where I'm struggling with it a little bit. I am hitting up on it only by 2 degrees, so I could possibly hit up on it a little bit more. But it's just a bit of a shallow face for me, so I'm hitting it quite high in the face. I think if I had an orange tee, I'd just go underneath the ball. Right, that's 1 from 3. I seem to love that spot, don't I, with my second shot. That's not a fairway. Face open to path, just that's the way it's going to go. Right, last go then for the fairway finding exercise. Felt like a good shot. We found a fairway, yeah, faded it in. So, you know, 2 from 3 is good. The shot shape with this for me is a fade, as it's quite clearly shown on there. I could possibly close the face a little bit more, just 1 more degree to bring that a little bit straighter in. That would possibly move strike as well across the face. Okay, so review, conclusion on the ZX7. The face is just a little bit too shallow, so I'm hitting quite high on the face for it. So if you're someone who needs that depth of face, then the ZX7 isn't for you. But what I liked about it when I fit it is I was getting a consistent shot shape, where with the Cleveland, I know it's a hooky pulley club and I need to aim out to the right. With this, it's a fade club, which I have no problem with if I line up and play that shot. Now, when I changed it into that, the you know, closed face, flattened the lie out a bit, apart from one that properly went out, they were all consistent. And they were all pretty much fairway finders, apart from like 1 or 2. So in a case of, if I was fitting myself into a fairway finding club and not worried about distance, then yes, this club ticks that box for me. And I know that if I up my speed a little bit, then this face and this technology in this club will get the ball out there for me, because I've done it on the other review that I did on Dan's channel. But on this one, I was trying to rein my speed back in a bit. You know, average club head speed was like 108, whereas with the TS3 I was up at like 115, but then arguably the TSI3 was a little bit all over the place. Yes, it's a good club. It's a great club. It looks good. It sounds okay. It's not the best sounding driver in the world, but it sounds okay. Feels great. And with the amount of options on the sleeve for a fitter to be able to manipulate strike and everything like that, there's not many people it won't fit for. It's just that the face being pretty shallow, it just needs someone who's a little bit better ball striker. So arguably there's better drivers out there for me with a deeper face, but this is just it's a really good club. I like it. Not sure it would go in the bag for me. I will put it into my driver showdown, my build my bag showdown. So if you are new to the channel, I do have that going on, where I put drivers head to head with each other. This will go in against another driver, and you never know, it may progress and win. You just don't know, do you? But for fairway finding, reined in swing speeds, this club works for me. It works for me. Right, I hope you've enjoyed that review. comment down below, you know, have you gone out and got the ZX series? Have you got a ZX7 or a ZX5? I will review the ZX5 in time. I'd be interested to know. Also, if you are new to the channel or you've watched my channel before and you haven't subscribed, please drop it a subscribe. It is free, and it does mean the world to me. It helps me boost my channel and get more views out there and get more people seeing these reviews. And also, if you could drop this video a like, it'd be much appreciated. But otherwise, that ends this review of the ZX7, and I will see you all on the next video.